Open on Sam, fucking up the fire. Gilly says, you gotta let it breathe, you dickhead. Sam lets it breathe and then shows her his dragon glass. Mira and Osha argue about who is better at catching and cooking food. Bran puts an end to the dick measuring contest. Jojen gets epilepsy. Meanwhile, Jono and an elite team of wildlings prepare to climb the wall. They're using the latest technology. Ygritte reckons Jon is still a man of the Night's Watch. His shock face indicates she's correct. She tells him never to betray her or she'll cut his cock off. Tormund gives a motivational speech. In the bush, Melisandre finds Thoros and the Brotherhood without banners. She learns how many times Beric Dondarrion has been resurrected. She harps on about more religious shit. The next day, she frightens Arya and then fucks off with Gendry. Rocks hit Jon on the face. Tormund gets a laugh out of it. Theon keeps getting tricked and tortured by an unknown enemy. It looks very painful. Cut to Robbo having an annual general meeting with the Freys to renegotiate a partnership. Besides giving them a castle or some shit, Edmure now has to marry one of Walder's butt-fuck ugly daughters. It puts him in a stinky mood. Blackfish says, man up and marry a minger, you pussy. Roose Bolton has a chat to Jaime and says that he can go back to King's Landing, but Brienne isn't allowed to go. Tywin talks to Olenna about Loras marrying Cersei. She protests, so Tywin says, okie doke, I'll put Loras in the Kingsguard. He'll never marry anyone. Fucking Tywin always wins. Jono and Ygritte dangle from the wall. Their rope is being cut, so they do the good old swing trick. A bit of bloody lifting, and it's no worries. Sansa and Loras have a fucking awkward date. She still thinks they're getting married. Tyrion and Cersei talk about how neither of them want to get married, how Joff tried to kill Tyrion in the Blackwater battle, and how shit would be better if Jaime was back. Tyrion then pays a visit to Sansa to tell her how they're gonna be getting married. Finally, Littlefinger gives a badass monologue about chaos. He knows Varys has used Ros as a spy, so he's let Joffrey fucking kill her with his crossbow. Varys looks a bit sickened by Littlefinger. Sansa cries, now knowing she'll marry Tyrion. Jon and Ygritte finish on a bloody pash. End. This episode is titled The Climb, and it's definitely about a grueling climb for various characters. Littlefinger states that chaos is a ladder, so he's trying to climb it by getting on top of everyone. Without chaos, no fucking ladder to climb. Although he doesn't like it, Robb Stark needs to jump back on the ladder of chaos and keep climbing it by getting the Freys on his side again. Roose Bolton understands the chaotic ladder, and he seems like he wants to climb it by perhaps keeping Jaime on side. It's a big move to let the Kingslayer go when he's supposed to be fucking Robb's bannerman, and Jono, Ygritte and the Wildlings represent a chaotic climb in a very literal fucking sense. I enjoyed their journey up the wall, the effects were fan-bloody-tastic. I don't find myself giving as much of a shit about Jon Snow as I probably should, but oh well. My overall favourite scenes for this episode were the Tywin and Olenna scene. It's good shit to see two class acts come together. Olenna is smart and a tough old duck, but that didn't stop Tywin still getting his way by threatening to put Loras in the Kingsguard forever, meaning he can't fucking marry anyone. So yeah, bloody Cersei or nothing for the Tyrells. Even Olenna was impressed with Tywin's crafty gameplay. I tell you what, Thoros from the Brotherhood Without Banners is becoming quite a joy to watch. The actor's really damn good. Although, you know, his character reckons he's above everyone with all his religious shit, he is just a sellout that wants gold, as seen by letting the Red Woman take Gendry. Arya's pretty good at fucking letting him know that he's as superficial as everyone else. Interesting to see him and Melisandre together for a second. They have a little clash. You worship the Lord of Light your way, I'll worship him my way. As usual, modern Earth can learn something from Game of Thrones. And of course the scene with Littlefinger and Varys at the end was a bloody ripper, one of my favourites for sure. I don't think that killing Ros enhances Joffrey's character, because we know he's a sadistic little shit already, but it definitely enhances Littlefinger's character, showing how callous he is. He won't get the blood on his hands, but we should absolutely consider him a fucking cold-hearted killer. And the Jaime and Brienne scenes are of course a favourite now. A couple of things I don't give a shit about. Fucking Sansa being set up yet again to have another fairy tale dream come crashing down. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And although Theon's an asshole, his torture plot line will get a bit samey-same. if it doesn't go somewhere soon. I am wondering if he is going to turn around and find some kind of redemption and find a way to make us give a shit about him. Littlefinger ending on a badass monologue makes me wonder if we're going to see much more of him this season, or if his schemes will just continue influencing shit without his presence. Bloody keep an eye on that cagey bugger even when he's not there. Anyway, that concludes me review for this episode. Bloody top-notch stuff getting towards the tail end of the season, and as usual, shit's probably gonna hit the fucking fan. Cheers!
And they'll stand above you